like it that way.
When you're out there in this little command module, you see the risk you're taking because you realize that if the blast breaks or if the computers quit working or the electrical system quits working, you're not going to get back. And you have time to contemplate this. You have time to think about it, and you have time to run it through your mind a lot of different times.
How far away from Earth now, Jim, about?
It looks like you're approaching 150,000 miles. Frank, we had a little eggnog over at Charlie Duke's tonight. Val Anders dropped by. She's looking fine. Tell Bill she's doing real well.
Right. Thank you.
Everything that I know, my family and my possessions, my friends, my country, it's all down there on that little thing. And it's so insignificant in this great big vastness of space.
Here in Mission Control, the coffee cup has become an appliance second only to the headset in usefulness here.
Let's cycle through some of our consumables and other items this morning, and I'll tell you what we see. And all this looks quite normal.
Lights, camera, action.
We'll show you some of the type deals that we have on Earth. Matter of fact, on this flight, we've carried along pieces of bread. And along with the bread, we have a ham spread. And I'll show you, I hope, how easy it is to spread some ham. Environment of zero G. We've discovered that it is quite easy to...
Right, you all haven't sent us the music.
Well, you want music? This little tape recorder has been a big benefit to us in passing to the Timeway and our transit out to the moon. And it's rather odd to see it floating like this in Odyssey while it's playing the theme from 2001. Okay, yes, we've had a problem here. I got 3 fuel cell lights, an AC bus light, a fuel cell disconnect, AC bus overload, 1 and 2, main bus A and B out.
This is Houston. Say again, please.
Gang, I don't know what happened here. We had everything in the world drop out. We are venting something. I don't think this is going to be a simple problem.
We have an apparent serious problem with a leak in the cryogenic oxygen in the service module, which provides breathing oxygen for the crew.
Apollo Houston, try SCE to auxiliary, over.
SCE to auxiliary.
SCE to auxiliary.
Okay, let's make sure that we don't do anything that's going to blow our CSM electrical power with the batteries or that will cause us to lose fuel cell number 2.
On panel 276, under instrumentation power control, open CB number 3 and number 4. Close SN speed 1 and 2 circuit breakers. Cycle the Parker valve, and then open the SN speed circuit breakers on panel 11. Hey, it's Paul.
It's off.
That sounds beautiful, troops. It's exactly what we wanted to see.
I'll lay my hats off to the guys in the trench. I love them. And by the way, welcome to the moon sphere. You're in the influence.
One of the things different about a lunar trip is you don't pass any place on the way. Going to the moon, you leave the launch pad, then you leave Earth orbit, and then a couple of days later, after passing nothing, all of a sudden you're at the moon. And that lack of waypoints, to me, had an effect of making it seem a little magical or mystical getting there.
This is really a rugged planet. We're drawing closer to the moon with the Apollo spacecraft. Our LOS clock, loss of signal clock, continues to count down until that time that the spacecraft will pass out of communications range over the backside of the moon. On approach, the spacecraft sort of dives towards and behind the moon.
It was a totally different moon than any moon I had ever seen before. It was in this eerie shadow, no motion, utterly silent. It sort of gave one a feeling of foreboding. It didn't seem like a very friendly